friends, I am Sneha Savla. I am an audiologist and speech language pathologist. Welcome to Sparkling Activities. On this YouTube channel, we share different creative and innovative activities using simple and easily available household objects, and we post a video every Wednesday. So as you all can see, the object that we have selected for today's video are these bangles. We are going to share 4 activities using these bangles and some other objects as well. So let's get started. Now our first activity is something which will require only a bangle and a thick based bangle, and something that I really like a lot. So what we are going to do is, I am going to balance this bangle over here with the help of my left index finger and place it in the vertical position over here on the table. So the bangle doesn't go on the left or on the right, it doesn't bend down. Rather, I'm going to hold it in this manner and make it move in a circular manner. So what I'm going to do is, alternatingly with my right hand index finger, take the next position. Then with my left hand finger, take the next position. My fingers should not touch each other. So you can see I started with a position which was slightly closer to my body, and I have come to a position which is slightly far. So basically the bangle is doing a circular motion. So this activity helps your child to understand his body position and improves and strengthens his fine motor skills and eye-hand coordination in a much better manner. This is a very fun activity and it will improve your child's attention. So this was our activity number 1. Now let's move on to activity number 2. Now for activity number 2, I am going to use a lot of bangles. So I am using a set of bangles, and what I am doing is I am using thin based bangles. These are very thin bangles. They are not thicker based bangles with any kind of design. These are thin bangles. Now for this activity, in addition to the bangles, I am using a toothpick, which is again very easily available at home. So as you can see, I have just piled these bangles over here without touching the bangles with my hands or my fingers, but with the help of the toothpick, I have to lift the bangle. And I have to ensure that I am only lifting one bangle at a time. So if the other bangles move around, it is perfectly okay, but I have to take only one bangle at a time. So as you can see, this activity helps you to concentrate on the ongoing task for a longer span. Now this activity, for this particular thing, you can see that I have taken 2 bangles, which is not allowed. So I have to try and find for a bangle which can come only one. Now this again has come in a larger number, so again this is not allowed. But this activity helps you to balance the bangles on the toothpick as well. So again a very fun activity and something which is very interesting and looks very nice. So this was our activity number 2. Now let's move on to activity number 3. Now activity number 3 is something which requires rule following, and this is an activity which can be done with our help, because rule following may not be done very easily by all our children. So for this activity, I am using these bangles. Now these are the colorful bangles that I have. You can use whatever bangles are available with you. And along with the bangles, I am using some shoelace strips over here. So these are the shoelaces that I am using. And along with that, I have some number flashcards over here. So you can either use a dice or number flashcards. As you can see, what I am doing is I am shuffling the flashcards over here. I have taken number 1 to 10 and I am shuffling the flashcards over here. Now I will close my eyes and I'll just pick up one flashcard and I'm going to see the number. So this is number 10. So what I have to do is I have to take 10 bangles and put them in my index finger. So 1, 2. So this activity helps me to do value counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So I have taken 10 bangles over here. I am going to take one shoelace from here and I have to pass this shoelace from one side of the bangle pile to the other side, and basically what I have to do is put the bangles in this manner and tie a knot. Now in case your child is not able to tie a knot, then also no problem. what you can do is, instead of letting him tie the knot, you can just put the bangles in this manner, and since we are using a shoelace which is going to be slightly longer, you can just make him put over here in this manner. So again, for the next activity, you have to shuffle the cards and take the particular number, and the child has to take those many bangles and then tie a knot. So this activity is going to target your child's waiting skills as well, because he has to wait and he has to follow the rules. So this was our activity number 3. Now let's move on to activity number 4. So for our activity number 4, in addition to the bangles, I am taking this stick. You can take the balloon or the rolling pin, which is very easily available in our houses. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn around in this manner. I'm going to hold the stick in my left hand in this manner, and I'm going to bend my elbow. So the stick has to be held in this manner. You don't have to hold the stick directly like this. Rather, you have to bend your elbow and hold it in this manner. Now, without looking at the bangles, I have to try and manipulate where the bangle is, and I have to put it in the stick. So this activity helps you to develop all your senses, and your sensory development helps you to perform the activity in a much better manner, as it gives you a lot of body information. Like as you could see, this bangle fell down. So I thought that the bangle had entered the stick, but it did not enter the stick. So this activity helps you also to understand your touch sense, because you are trying and manipulating and seeing whether the bangle has entered the stick or not. So again, a very fun activity and something that children really like. Now, in case your children are not able to do this activity in this manner, turning behind, you can simply make them hold the stick in this manner, close the eyes, and without looking at the bangles, pick up only one bangle at a time and then put the bangle in the stick in this manner. So again, a fun and very interesting activity. So these were our 4 different activities for today. I hope you all liked the activities. Please go and check out our previous videos as well. They have a lot of fun and interesting activities. So please do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel, Sparkling Activities. I will see you all next Wednesday with more such happening activities. Happy playing!